Good morning. It's July 27th and we need to do 20 plus miles today, and it's around 6 a.m. and we've started hiking. Not very far. I woke up a little later than I intended, partially because it was cold, but also because I was alone, and then there was a group of like 8 guys, like 4 parents and 4 teenagers that came into camp, and they were loud. Not like abnormally so. It's just I had already like started trying to fall asleep at like 7, and they came in at 7:30, and they had to do their normal camp chores too, cooking and all that stuff, so they didn't go to bed till almost 10. So a little tired. Anyways, I slept in for an hour. We're gonna knock out at least a 20. There's a little bit of a lake behind me. Not the one I camped at, but a different one. And then that's my sunrise view right now. And we're currently hiking this way, but we're probably going to go that way. Look at this cool new flower I just found. So up here there's all these kinds of bushes too. That's really neat. And some of this smells good. I wonder if it's these ones. But yeah. Oh, look at that. But had to cross a little stream, and then it looks like we're going uphill for a little while. The next landmark, waypoint, whatever you want to call it, it's like 3-something miles. So a lot more rocky cragginess and exposedness, but hopefully I'll hit some trees soon. That'd be cool. But if not, well, that's just my day. I mean, honestly, every day is beautiful, but today I'm really liking the rocks protruding from there. But yeah, it's really pretty. Even though it's craggy and a really rocky trail sometimes. Right now I'm liking it. We're going into a burn scar. And one other thing too is I'll have to check when I get into Sead Valley about the fires in Oregon, because I'm pretty sure there's more than one now. But with that being said, today I can definitely smell it more. It's not like the whole time, but there'll be like a little bit of a breeze, and then I can smell like campfire smoke. And there's definitely no one around me that has a campfire, so I'm sure it's from the forest fires, because if I ride correctly, there's another one that's a little bit closer to trail. But I didn't look too much into it. I was just more trying to get myself out of Etna at the time, in the sense of like struggling mentally with kind of quitting the trail again. So I was more focused on getting my butt out of town, and then maybe I'll look more into it in Sead. But I think so far there's nothing like right next to the trail at the moment. The only reason why I brought it up is because when I was on Instagram, there's another hiker ahead that was talking about a different fire from the Agnes one. So, and how it was to them, it felt like it was close to trail. They said something like, they had smoke, but they might have smoke and fire the next day. But again, I have to look more into it because hikers talk. We talk a lot about everything in general when it comes to the trail. Like for weeks and weeks on end, all anybody could talk about were the snow conditions and the water crossing conditions in the Sierras. So I'm pretty positive I would have heard about a fire by now if there was one threatening the trail proper. But I'm going to put this down because I had to go down some slippery stuff to get around this one. So like I said, it's something I'll have to look into. But making my way, trying to do 20 miles today. Hopefully a little bit more. It'll set me up for better tomorrow if I can knock out closer to a 25. But we'll see. My muscle that I was trying to heal up was feeling a little tight this morning, and it makes me worried because when I've aggravated that overuse injury in the past at home, it can take a week or two for it to actually like completely heal up, and I don't really have 2 weeks to just sit around and not hike. So, but right now it feels fine. It just didn't in the first couple miles, but now maybe it warmed up. It feels fine now. Anyways, I'm gonna get hiking. Sorry, going uphill. There's a popular lake or something around here. I've seen the most section hikers today that I have in the whole time I've been on trail. Period. Boy Scout troop just went through. I saw 2 women hike down, another couple hike down, and then there's 8 people that camped near me last night that were section hiking. So yeah, there must be some really popular lake or something around here that everybody's going to. Well, the people that are leaving today, they're like leaving to go out. So there's also a trail that must be going to a road or something somewhere. Sorry, I'm in blowdown maze right now, so I'm trying to figure out how to get past this one. So anyways, let me figure this out. So it looks like some people cross there. The thing with these tall ones is, like, I'm probably gonna climb over, but they're almost too wide for me to climb over. But they come up to like above my waist, so it takes a little bit of finagling. Wait, here's a side trail because that goes around that one. I'm gonna take the side trail. Alright, I'm gonna put this down so I can climb over things. Remember that bit of white this morning where I said I kind of liked how the mountaintop looked? Well, apparently we're hiking right towards it. Oh, hold on, okay, it looks like we're not supposed to go with that one. But yeah, that's interesting. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Got a snow patch on the trail here. Oh man. Doing good. Hold on. Trails actually, the physical trail hasn't been that bad at all since about the first 5 miles this morning. So that's good. But the first 5 miles kicked my butt. That's pretty. My calf muscle is being pinchy again. So I'm probably going to zero in Sead. The only reason I stopped calling it Sead Valley is because someone on Far Out said that's pronounced Sead. So, I don't know. Anyways, look, more snow. So yeah, I still have like 9 miles to go and we'll see how I feel. Like it'll go away and then it'll be pinchy again. It's mostly gets aggravated on the steep parts. And this trail's been a little steep recently, so hopefully, I don't know, I might have to zero again. And then I want to zero in Ashland. I swear. I'll get up this trail eventually. Anyways, I want to take a selfie of this because this is cool. So one thing that's been slightly neat, hold on. There's a bug. Okay, try not to be distracted by birds and bugs. One thing that's kind of neat, also sometimes annoying, but still pretty neat, is today the trail sometimes looks like this, where it's very vibrant. And what I really like about it is there's all kinds of wildflowers. Mostly there's these purple daisy ones. And of course, I don't know what these are, but I always call them the fire ones. And then we have white ones that look like kind of like Queen Anne's lace a little bit. They stick up. And then there's these ones where they're, hold on, let me get closer. They have 5 thingies and they hang upside down. And then there's these purple ones here. And of course there's all kinds of butterflies. So that's cool. But yeah, I'm kind of liking that part of it. It's just grasshoppers. A lot of butterflies and bugs and flowers. But I'm not too annoyed with it being overgrown and not being able to see the ground where the rocks are. So yeah, it's kind of neat. And there's like yellow flowers dotted in there too, but I think I showed enough for now. It's really pretty today. You can tell I'm in a slightly better mood because usually when I'm in a slightly better mood, I'm more chatty. I film more. I will stop and look at things when I'm not in a good mood because that brings me joy. I'm less likely to whip out my phone to be like, look at this cool bug, look at this cool flower, or whatever. So that's good. Just gotta get hiking. It's moving in the wind, but I'm gonna try to stop this flower so I can show you this cool spider. Oh, I think I'm scaring it though. Welcome to Tanya's edition of Second Lunch. So I'm eating goldfish, peanut M&Ms, and some pork rinds, and then this melted mess. So when I was in at the park, it got so hot in my tent that it melted my gummy snakes together. Like they're fused. So I just like pick off an end and then try to eat it. And then I'll probably have some Honey Nut Cheerios. I didn't really, as far as backpacker meals, the Outfitter only had Backpacker's Pantry in general. Again, I haven't eaten every single one, but I don't like that brand as much. I find a lot of their stuff to be a little too bland or not quite, oh wow, I'm dirty. Not quite what my taste buds want. And just in general, I'm like kind of getting away from the dehydrated meals. I'm trying to, but I noticed this last stretch not having them has made me a little bit hungrier. Like I had ramen last night, but it's not filling enough for the stomach, it seems like. But the dehydrated meals, it's like I'm glad I get to try new ones occasionally. But I'm realizing I'm spending a lot of money, and sometimes like I completely waste my money because I'll try something new and I really hate it, and then that's like, they're expensive. They're like anywhere from $10 to $15 a pop. So, and then that's like $15 just down the drain. So I don't know what I'm gonna do if I want to continue to cook. Hold on. It's stuck to the roof of my mouth. So I have fake teeth, so sometimes stuff gets stuck and then it's not good. So I unstick it. Anyways, yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I know this last time I didn't get it. I thought I got protein I would like at the dollar store, but I don't like the taste of the summer sausage or the beef sticks I got. It's not right. So I'm gonna have to, hopefully the RV park has jerky or something that I like. I'm excited to get to Ashland in a few days, whenever that will be. Well, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna continue reading and finish my break and then head for camp in like 7 or 8 miles. I'm about to finish lunch and I have a giant fly friend hanging out with me. This one's more normal sized. I had a thought touching back on eating hot food on trail. So the economical choice for the calories would be something like getting Nor sides or the rice sides or whatever. But the thing is even though I didn't really cook on the AT, in the past I've cooked a lot of those in my real life, the Nor sides, and in general I can't stomach them anymore. I can maybe do like a chicken noodle-y one every once in a great while, but in general it's just like, it's something that I've had too much of in my life at one point. So a lot of quote-unquote more traditional hiker foods, I just don't like them. I don't like tortillas, and I don't like peanut butter and jelly on a tortilla, and I don't like tuna, and I don't like, what else is a common one? Ramen's okay, but like I can't, again, something I ate a lot of at one point in my life, and I just can't stomach it. I have 2 with me, but ate one last night and I was able to eat the whole thing, but there's no way I could eat the other one tonight. I'd have to wait like another couple of weeks before I could eat it without my stomach churning and being like, ew, this is gross. But I don't know. I did the whole AT pretty much without cooking, so I can do the same for the rest of the trails if I wanted to for this one. I just need to, like I said, I screwed up my protein a bit, and usually that's what fills me up or makes me feel full, is when I get some summer sausage in me or jerky or whatever on top of whatever grainy candy thing that I'm eating. So something I'll have to figure out. But right now I'm gonna go back to hiking this beautiful, beautiful forest. I'm very happy today, so it's really good. And I have like 7.5 miles left to get to the camp I want to get to. That will make tomorrow a 21 plus mile day to get into Sead Valley, which means I'm gonna get up early and like legit get up early this time, especially if the terrain's like this. I can totally night hike this for an hour and a half. It's when it gets cliffy. Like, that's another reason why I was reluctant to get out of camp yesterday, because I walked in to camp on cliffiness, and I knew I was walking out on cliffy, rocky terrain. So, but tomorrow should be, as long as nothing drastically changes in the next 7 miles, should be able to morning night hike it. So, and then hopefully that'll put me into camp as early, no, it won't be early for sure, but hopefully before 7, and that way I can get some dinner at the store, deli thing, and then either take a really long day tomorrow and then hike out a few miles, or take a 0 tomorrow. We'll see. Look at this caterpillar I just spotted. Went to the bathroom, turned around, and I realized there's a couple of 1,000-mile markers here. So it was somebody's 1,000 miles. I never properly celebrated my 1,000 miles. I never really did. I didn't do anything like that, or didn't make a video about it. Nothing, if I remember right. Just didn't do it at the time. My lip is really dirty. Yeah, maybe I'll take some pictures with these ones. More like I said before, more what I'm excited about is tomorrow, it'll be tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, hopefully I'll celebrate 1,000 miles left to the Canadian border, and then I can start counting down. So, yeah, I'm gonna take some selfies with these and then get hiking. One of these is open and it looks pretty neat. So I'm cooking dinner at my little spot. The water's not too far away. And I have a few deer hanging about. And then not too long ago, a red-tailed hawk went up there and flew away once it saw me. But I'm gonna make ramen.